medicine itself in Metropolitan Medical Center. Now, I decided to do full-time because Riway. I chose Riway as my priority in almost everything. Over career in overseas, I chose to go back to the Philippines to do business and build the market here. I chose to build my leaders in the Philippines in exchange for quality of time with the family and seeing children grow up. I chose to change myself for the better so that we could connect and learn to compromise and become better version of ourselves so everyone can learn to work together in a team. So if you ask me right now, is there a secret to building a successful team in Riway International? The secret is actually how big your heart is. It's a question of how much are you willing to change and to take the necessary risk for you to grow into a better person. No? Maybe as I was sitting there earlier, I realized that I only have 10 minutes. 10 minutes of your precious time. Kasi I know how hungry and, fired up you are. Pero alam ko na tao rin lang tayo. So I wanted to make the most of this 10 minutes. And I realized that I will give you a secret. A personal secret. The reason how my husband became a Team Supreme and he was one of the ribbon cutters in Manila, Eric Chok. And I will tell you a secret to how I, his wife, subordinated myself to support him, and in turn, he supported me, and I became one of the strongest Team Elite Pegasus in Riway, Philippines. So I will tell you a secret on how me and my husband was able to do all that in a span of 8 years. And we're still at it. We're still motivated. Hindi pa kami stagnant. Hindi pa kami pagod. Hindi pa rin kami nasa time na gustong mag-quit or namomogrema sa attrition or, the team members, the leaders that I have from 8 years ago is the same leaders that I have now. Palakpakan naman natin lahat din sila. And so I will tell you a secret. Do you like that?
Yes.
Ang gift ko for you staying here. Hopefully until 3 p.m. sa opportunity product presentation natin. You need that. It's one of the things that you need to master in order to close sales. So what's the secret? The secret is the mastery of closing sales. How do I close sales? Interested?
Yes.
Interested?
Yes.
Then you have to realize the beauty of your tier.
Correct.
Not merely as a product, but as a bridge to change your life entirely and that of the future generations to come. And I use a very simple tool. The tool could be found in NDO, New Distributorship Orientation. So, if you are new, if you were just registered, or if you were just briefed about Pure Tier, ask for an NDO from your upline. Because the secret is in the word form. Repeat after me. Form. How many in here have heard form before? person, form must be at the forefront of your mind. Kasi you have two choices. You have a choice to sell pure tear as a testimony, and then you will have difficulty if you will really just focus on the benefit of the product alone. Because pure tear is expensive and they have other options. Following?
Yes.
They can take their prescription medicine, they can take conventional treatment, they can do kwak-kwak, they can do whatever their friends and family ask them to do. Kakalabanin mo lahat yan. Tama?
Yes.
Now, pure tear is a very, very good product, especially if you learn and study it. And I tell you, all you have to do is memorize puretear.com and the purple booklet on product and The Rich and the Famous, which was written by Dr. Victor Chen. Those 3 books will help you master the product, and maybe from there you can close the sale based on testimony alone, if you're that good. Following?
Yes.
What if you're not that good? Can you lead a team of people who are really, really sick? Honestly speaking.
No.
I have a point, I promise. I'm getting to a point. But honestly speaking, would you rather have a battalion of very, very strong-willed, matured people who is financially capable, stable, bright, giving, and understanding, and willing to throw everything to learn to be a better person, so that you could lead your team better and help more people who needs pure tear?
Yes.
Do you see where I'm getting at? Because if you're going to force a person to buy pure tear for the sake of buying it because of testimony alone, mahihirapan ka dahil presyo ang kalaban mo. But if you're going to multiply a battalion of very, very strong people who could work together hand in hand so that they can get pure tear at an affordable cost, sometimes even free from their allocation on product wallet, then you have successfully helped hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. Tama?
Yes.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, how do you identify a strong business partner? How do you close a sale so that you could build a relationship with a business partner who can help you promote pure tear exponentially? You follow form. F stands for family. So when you talk to the person, you talk about your family. In fact, ang una mong liligawan is the family. You learn to love the mother, you learn to love the siblings, you learn to love the relatives who could potentially help you build Pampanga. Tama?
Yes.
And so when you learn to love the family, they can be your team. And a team is not simply by attendance. A team is when you're really, really having a problem and katulong mo sila, and you're really, really successful and kaakabay, akabay? Okay, French na sa Tagalog ko. But they actually share your success with you, ups and down. No? Ups and down. So a team is someone who work together. So can you identify the family as a potential team member? O is for?
Occupation.
Occupation. Occupation is when you learn your skill sets. You learn where and what are they good at. Can you use it to mobilize your team? in logistics, in accounting, in team buildings, in speaking, in everything that they're good at, can you actually use it for the team? Will they be a very good business partner in relation to their field of expertise? Pero mind you, if you will compare the monthly statement of the leaders in front of you, majority of their commission does not come from referral, bonus, or active sales. Meaning, they do not play sales lady. Majority of their income would come from development bonus and matching bonus for building their left group and their right group. And ultimately, that is your goal when you make them realize that it's time to do their full-time. Tama?
Yes.
And that is your goal when you're tackling occupation. You see, form is not just simply talking about family, occupation, recreation, money. It's actually determining how it can help you and how it can help them. You know, I would really love to finish the entire thing, but I'm sure that your upline is able to discuss it in detail with you. All I want to say right now is the reason that I am here now cutting ribbon and my husband is in Manila cutting ribbon is because we use the instrument and tools that the company has given us to build a team. And lastly, before I end, I'd like to give you a story. 1 minute. The story goes like this. Once upon a time, there was a daughter who wanted to commit suicide. She was very, very tired because problems comes in over and over again, and she thinks that there's no solution anymore, so she wanted to commit suicide. And so the father brought her to the kitchen. And then the father boiled in very high temperature, pinakuluan, a potato in one pot, an egg in one pot, and boiled coffee beans in one pot. Ulit, potato, egg, and coffee. After the harsh heat has broken down the enzymes, has cooked the potato, the egg, and the coffee, the father asked the daughter, touch the potato. It became soft. Pumasok yung kanyang daliri. Nadurog siya. And then the father said, peel the egg. Nakita niya matigas. Nag-withstand. Naging resilient. Somehow nag-adapt. Naging pagkain. And then the father said, drink the coffee. Ang bango ng aroma. It awakened her. It gave her good mood. And she became happy. The moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen, you can be a potato and break down in times of difficulty. Walang pera, may problema, nag-away, nagalit, nag-divorce. You can be a potato and break down. Hard on the outside, pinakuluan mo, naging soft. Or you could be an egg. You could somehow adapt and go with the flow. Or you could totally change yourself so that others will be happy because of you and everyone could live a better life for the good of the community. Ladies and gentlemen, in life, not everything will always be accordingly. But the better, the stronger you adapt to the situation, the better the outcome of your life will be. Thank you for sharing my secret.